Welcome to Sharing My Truth with Mel and Susie, the uncensored version, where we bear it all.
We do.
And welcome back to Sharing My Truth Pod. She is ready. She is here. She is hot. It's Melanie and Susie.
Wow.
Welcome back, guys. You're here with Mel and Suze, if that wasn't completely clear enough. Please remember to subscribe to this cute little sweet pod. Give us a nice little 5-star review, Avi. And you can go to Share My Truth Pod. Just share your truth with us. Give us a little DM. Look at our TikToks, Instagrams, YouTubes, Facebooks. What else is there, Mel? I don't know.
TikTok, Instagram.
I think I got it.
Facebook, YouTube. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And go to sharemytruth.com. You guys can leave us voicemails where we will literally hear your voice on it.
Mm-hmm. We will.
We won't tell you the identity of you or a person, but we might put you on the pod in a very anonymous way.
Absolutely.
If you want.
We're
happy to do that and talk about your problems.
Yes.
With our obvious expertise.
Our amazing expertise. Yeah.
Hey, babe.
Hello, darling. Oh, that was together.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Did we harmonize?
We did. Wow.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm, as usual, fabulous.
As usual. It's my favorite thing to look at.
Oh.
You. Gorgeous little face.
It's so nice. No, everything's tickety-boo.
Tickety-boo.
Yeah.
Tickety-talk.
Tickety-boo,
Tickety-boo,
tickety-tick-tock.
Love that.
It's all good.
Good.
Summer is here.
As it should be.
And one feels better.
One does feel
about
better.
The world. Although, let's not talk about that 'cause it's very depressing.
What?
The world.
Oh, fuck no. We use this pod to get away from the world.
We do.
In this little basement.
This is escapism.
We are escaping.
Extraordinaire.
Talking about sex, life, love, and relationships.
No.
And not talking about war.
Wow.
What do you got for us today, Mel?
Elections, war. Yeah. Wow. And that was my intro.
That.
So I have, sorry,
Got it.
breaking the mic. This article, which I just thought was absolutely hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
So it's from the Telegraph in the United Kingdom.
Yes, my darling.
And the title of the article is Cheating Husband Sues Apple, as in Apple.
Big Apple.
After wife discovered deleted messages sent to sex workers.
Okay. And if
Just
you want to
thought
follow
this is-
along this story, you guys can also go to our blog. We'll link it too.
Yeah. Okay. So this article in the Telegraph, which is a British newspaper, so it's entitled Cheating Husband Sues Apple After Wife Discovered Deleted Messages Sent to Sex Workers. So this British guy, believes that he would still be married if his partner had not discovered the secret messages. So before I carry on, he's cheated.
Mm-hmm.
He's sent said messages. He has deleted them. They obviously weren't properly deleted, and his wife found them, and apparently Apple is to blame.
Right.
Like, wow. Just wow. Anyway, Apple is to be sued by said businessman, apparently the businessman, after deleted messages he sent to sex workers were found by his wife on another device.
Right.
It sounds like a super boomer situation.
A little bit.
Like,
Had no idea that they share in a fucking cloud.
They just they have no idea. They just think they
deleted one.
I'm gonna sit here watching whatever on my little phone and nobody else will know. That's not the way it works. The unfaithful husband, who's not been named, probably a good idea, but is reportedly a middle-aged man from England, claims that Apple's lack of transparency over deleted messages led to his wife filing for divorce. I mean, amazing that that's what he thinks the reason is. He told the Times, I don't know why he's telling the Times when this isn't the Telegraph, but we'll gloss over that. He had turned to prostitutes in the final years of his marriage, apparently totally fine.
Yeah.
And would contact them through the iMessage app on his iPhone before deleting the texts.
Right.
But amazing. The messages were eventually discovered by his wife on the family's iMac computer, along with messages going back several years he believed he had wiped. So he's suing for £5 million.
Oh my God, give me a break.
Which is quite a lot of money. And in his defense, he says that if you're told a message is deleted, I don't think anybody's telling you. He means just that you go delete, bloop. That apparently is being told. You are entitled to believe it's deleted. No, that's what he told the Times. It's all quite painful and quite raw still, he says. It was a very brutal way of finding out for my wife. My thoughts are if I had been able to talk to my wife, Wow. Rationally. Wow. And she had not had such a brutal realization of it, he might still be married. He added, divorce is an extraordinarily stressful process, and he has children and family dynamics, so it's all very horrible. So in his opinion, it's all because Apple told him that his messages were deleted when they weren't.
Poor guy.
I know. If the message had said, these messages are deleted on this device, that would have been a clue. Or these messages are deleted on this device only, that would have been even better. He's now pursuing legal action against the company for the more than £5 million he lost in his divorce, costly.
Oh my God.
And the legal costs, claiming the company does not make it clear to customers that deleted messages can appear on other Apple devices. And Simon Walton, who seems like a lawyer from the London law firm Rosenblatt, which is representing the businessman, told The Telegraph that Apple has not been clear with users as to what happens to messages they send and receive and importantly delete. In many cases, the iPhone informs the user that the messages have been deleted, but as we have seen, that isn't true and is misleading because they are still found on other linked devices. Something Apple doesn't tell its users, he said. I would be eager to hear from other Apple customers who have experienced similar issues. Blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, it's amazing to me. So, he's suing Apple because he admits he texted sex workers.
So, you know what I find what's funny? What's going to be funny about this is that there's going to be some people listening now. They're
going,
like, oh
shit.
my fucking God. They're going to be like deleting everything from everywhere.
But what's so funny to me? So, you know what's happened here?
Yeah.
Because I have like different Apple IDs.
Yeah.
So he's obviously got his Apple ID.
Yeah.
Which, like a twit, he's got his phone and the family computer.
Yeah.
On his Apple ID.
Well, he doesn't does
so
not
it's
realize.
All, and you're like, yeah. Because I have two iPhones.
Mm-hmm.
I have my Canadian and my UK iPhone. And I don't actually have other Apple things other than iPads and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you get messages on both because it's
but
the
this
same
isn't
Apple
common
ID.
sense to a lot of people.
But you can also switch off. I don't know if you can do it with an iMac because I don't have one.
Well, but that's not common sense to a lot of people. And this is the same thing that like what happened to that woman who burnt the coffee on herself. And that's why every coffee lid says caution hot.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. This guy does have a case. In my non-legal opinion.
Yeah, I get it's funny. I should have actually asked my lawyer husband before we did this, but I didn't. But it's like obviously, yeah. I mean, what does it say when you delete? I don't know. I don't delete messages.
I think it just says delete. Are you sure you want to delete this? And then it deletes it. So, but I know for a fact because I've also deleted stuff, and then now I have a bunch of stuff on my computer that I still have that is not deleted, which is also annoying too. I'm like, I deleted this off my phone. Why can't I just why won't it delete on the computer? Obviously, I'm not saying this man is right in any way because
I was just checking what he does.
He cheated on his wife. Cheated on his wife with prostitutes.
Yeah.
And he says the problem is that it's not because he didn't tell her about it. She found out on her own. He had the divorce. Now Apple's to blame. Sir, you might have a case with Apple because you're fucking doing this whole thing. Like, the gumption you have. But the fact that this is...
It's not going to help your marriage.
You think you're going to blame... God.
No, it's unbelievable.
I'm so happy for your wife that she's out of this
I know,
fucking marriage.
Exactly.
I mean, God.
It's on multiple levels. So number one, you're going to basically see prostitutes.
Yeah.
You might want to be a little bit more subtle about it.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, there's an idea.
It's an idea.
Get a burner phone, like on the TV shows. Get another phone, you idiot.
Yeah.
You know, don't use 101. You know, I'm not that like
you're a little big cheater girl,
OG gangster or whatever. It's like, don't do it on your phone, on the phone.
I mean, OG gangster Mel.
About as ungangstery as they come. But it's just so ridiculous to me. Like, if you're going to do something that untrustworthy, that you're not going to follow up the action with a little bit of, I don't know, using your common sense. But I mean, I'm sorry, but it's quite funny to me. His family computer is on his same Apple ID. And I know that this is a lot of a problem for a lot of people, and not, I mean, it sounds like they're probably like boomers, and I say that as a Gen Xer very condescendingly, but like there is a problem that lots of people, we all use technology, and I happen to use technology a lot for work, so maybe I get it a bit more than most people, but I understand that a lot of people actually don't know how to use technology, younger and older, and they don't understand these things.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild to me. They don't get these things. Or, you know, when you get like people who've got their phone connected to a Bluetooth speaker,
start playing porn,
or something like that, and then it's sort of, you know, transmitting all over, you know, wherever. Or they live in an apartment building, and sometimes that can get messed up with Bluetooth, you know. But
oh my God,
it's just so funny to me that you don't think that the fact that you don't know enough about how technology, like you're using it.
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't know how to use it or how it works, but somehow it's their fault. I mean, it's amazing to me. But you cheated on your wife. You did it. You fucked up, but it's somebody else's fault. I mean, it's amazing to me. And in actual fact, this poor woman who found out in the pretty horrible way, I've heard other stories like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's horrible because the level of like dishonesty, like somebody's completely lying to you and you just find it completely there. And good for her, because she's found out what a sort of lying, horrible toad you are.
And now you want to blame it on Apple.
I know.
It's
I mean,
the funniest thing
it's
I've
not
ever
that
heard.
they don't have. Well, we won't say this because this goes on Apple.
Yeah, of course. But you know, constructive criticism is always welcome. We're not suing them. You know, like this guy.
Absurd.
It is crazy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked, but you delete it. It's pretty fucking obvious.
It's not obvious.
Is it not? It's not. No, it's not obvious that it doesn't go off all the devices.
Right.
But if you have Apple devices, surely you know this. If you have an Apple ID, it's not the device. It's the ID.
Yeah.
So like I said, I've got different IDs. So obviously, if the ID is on one device, it's not shared to another. But I've got one ID that's shared amongst various devices. Obviously, you can see everything on all the devices. I mean, isn't that logical? Is it not?
I don't think it is, because I think there's just a lot of people who kind of use their phone for stuff and they don't really think about their text being on their computer because they don't text from their computer. So they don't really go on that all the time.
Yeah.
So you'd think that like if you're deleting a document off of your computer, if it's on the iCloud and you're deleting that document off of the computer, it would also delete on the iCloud on your phone. Right? That's logical. But
That's a
why
point.
doesn't that happen?
So,
And I'm sorry that I'm trying to make this man's case, but I understand where he's coming from. Even though I am also pretty good with technology, I just know that like if I were to tell my fucking parents this, they'd be like, I have no idea
what you're talking about.
what you are even talking
Okay,
about.
so that's a good point, actually. So he's deleted it off his phone on the device itself, but it doesn't delete
on the
cloud from that. The ID the cloud is connected to that ID,
but you,
right?
like for me, I'm like, it should, and I hate that I'm on this guy's side about this.
Yeah.
Because it's so stupid and he's a fucking idiot. And the fact that he was cheating on his wife and now he's blaming a technology company, it really pisses me off. But like, I understand that it is a problem.
Yeah, but I'm very sure, I don't know, but I'm very sure it's in some terms and conditions somewhere that you should have read.
Oh, no one reads the terms and conditions, Mel.
Well, there's the problem.
Mel,
I'm married to a lawyer.
Yeah, but you're not reading them.
No, I'm not. But anytime I go anywhere and I have to sign something that isn't anything, it could be the simplest thing. And Max isn't there, I have to read it.
Yeah, but
so
you're not reading it.
No, of course I do. If he's not there, I read it.
Yeah, but no one else does that, babe.
No, I know they don't. Because also, any big technology company, there's nothing you can do. So there's really no point.
Literally,
you just
I've
agree.
never read them.
No, I agree. And you have to agree because, no, of course, nobody reads them.
And of course, like, even
if
I don't agree, I agree.
But they're also very long because lawyers have written them.
Of course.
For the very purpose that you're not going to read them because it's long and boring, you know what it says. And if it's Apple, we have to agree. What are you going to do? You're not going to disagree, are you?
No.
But the point is, if
use
it's
the
in that,
technology.
if it's in those terms and conditions and you agreed, tough shit.
So true.
So I'm very sure this is Apple. They've got the smartest people, smartest lawyers. It's in those terms and conditions.
What about lawyer Rosenblatt?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
He says he's got a case.
Well, maybe it's not clear. I don't know. We're gonna have to delve into this further. But I think what is so funny to me is that this man is like, well, logical. it wasn't deleted, therefore I would still be married. No, mate.
Yeah.
You're going to sex workers and you're married. That is not a healthy sign. One, not good. Not good at all. Number 2, you are lying and sending all these messages behind your back. Your wife does not want you to be sleeping with sex workers and has found out. This is a huge problem.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares what was deleted, what was not deleted? It's just what you don't like is the fact she found out.
Yeah.
She found out in a brutal way. Oh, yeah. Because let's
I don't think she wanted to find out at all, sir.
Let's call his wife Deirdre. Deirdre, sit down.
Deirdre,
She's
darling.
British.
That's
Let's have a cup of tea
Yes.
and a jammy dodger.
Hmm.
Let's yes, darling. Let's have a little chat. What would you like to chat about? Well, I just want to let you know, on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I send dirty text messages to sex workers,
I fucked them.
and then I fuck them, and then they send me little pics of this and that, and I just want you to know, just want you to be up to date. Are you up to date? You good? Okay, great.
Yeah,
Let's
like-
carry on. So now she knows it's all going to be
God.
fine. I mean, he's delusional.
Can I call him John?
What did it say in the thing?
I don't think. I think it just said anonymous.
British man.
Yeah, British man.
Oh.
Like Mr. John. John, because obviously he sleeps with prostitutes.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
Very good.
Yeah, no, John, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
You were never going to tell her.
No, you were
If
just
this
going to carry
ever
on.
Goes to a judge. If that ever gets that far, there is not a chance that this judge is going to side with you.
You never know.
No fucking
It's a term,
way.
but this is a term of legality. I don't know because I'm just gonna say it
We're
again.
not
Not a
lawyers.
lawyer.
Thank God we're not lawyers.
I'm just married to one, but I'm not a lawyer. But I would like to say also, if this man went to sex workers in the last years of his marriage,
Sure.
why would he want to carry on being married?
Yeah, like, shouldn't you be? I know this is why he's mad about the divorce because it was expensive and he's trying to get Apple to pay
Yes,
for it.
Because it was expensive, and she probably did his ironing and made him a nice shepherd's pie when he wasn't with the sex workers. And he lived in a nice house, and now he has to live in a small house, you selfish git. I mean, that's basically what it is, isn't it?
That's
It's
what it
the
is.
fact that this has cost you $5 million,
Just a lot of fucking
which is a lot of
pounds.
money. So you
Yeah.
really should have used the brain and the head up here.
Yeah, not down there.
No.
Like, I just, like, what did you think was going to happen, my friend? Like, women always find out.
Oh, yeah, always.
We always find out. We just need a
Always.
little bit of proof. If
Oh.
if she didn't find out then, she was going to find out somewhere else.
100%.
Like, it's not Apple, babes. It's not Apple.
No, they're just the conduit.
Yeah.
It's just completely absurd. But, you know, the other thing I'd love to know is what is the legal bill to try and get Apple to pay him back the $5 million that he's already lost.
Maybe he's doing it pro bono.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Doubt it. This guy's
But,
like, oh,
I
fuck it,
mean,
thank God I
it's
can get a little
very-
bit more money out of this guy.
I know. I mean, it is very funny.
It is so funny because it's like you're so dumb, and I'm so happy this woman has £5 million of your money that she can spend however the fuck she wants.
Yeah, she can have lots of Apple IDs and lots of
Good for
Apple
her.
devices. It's very funny. It's very, very funny. But if anybody has, I don't have a Mac or an Apple, an iMac. They call them iMacs? What's a fucking standalone thing?
Yeah, like a little Mac. Yeah, like a Mac.
You know, like a
Like a
desktop
MacBook.
Mac.
Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck a desktop is called. A MacBook.
See, you're fucking laughing at me. You don't
Because
know.
a Mac, like everyone has a laptop nowadays. Who is a
Well,
iMac?
people in
An iMac.
offices have desktops.
Sure,
Susie.
okay, an iMac. Great.
Yeah, yeah.
The desktop version of a Mac.
Yeah, it's still called an iMac, isn't it? I
Doesn't
don't know.
matter.
Anyway, whatever. But I know you can text from it because my daughters text me all the time.
Yeah, of course you can text from it.
But I've never thought about. Yeah, so do you have to physically go into the phone and delete,
yes,
and then into the other device and delete?
yes,
Yeah, because you see, I wouldn't have thought
which is
about because I don't
annoying.
text, and I should actually. I don't have any interesting texts.
Unless
should do it
for
through both my
somehow you
phones.
can do it like on settings, being like, I want this to
yeah.
delete everywhere. I don't fucking know.
Because I know in my set this is getting way too.
Way too into the text
Into
and
the
not
text.
into the story.
Yeah. Anyway, never mind.
Yeah.
But I think you can. But I don't know. But anyway, Mr. John, stop seeing sex workers.
I think he can see sex workers more. I think he has to more than ever now.
Probably does.
Because
he
he
doesn't have
a
any
wife
money
anymore.
left.
Yeah, you don't have any money. Well, no, he definitely does because he's paying a lawyer. I'm sure a handsome little amount
That's true.
to just go after Apple for this.
It's just so funny. I mean, you're never going to win. Why are you bothering? Apple?
To get attention.
Seriously?
Obviously, this man likes attention.
He obviously does, doesn't he? Or he's trying to get his wife to win her back by saying, look how much I love you.
I'm so sorry that
I'm
you
suing
found
Apple.
these text messages. It's Apple's fault.
I was actually doing it.
I was doing it and I admit to it. But it's Apple's fault that you found out. And I didn't want you to find out that way. That's why I'm doing this.
Maybe. It's very funny.
It's
But I
so
do
bad.
find it funny.
I know.
And I don't like laughing at people. But in this case, I'm going to laugh at this man because you were in the wrong.
Some men just deserve to be laughed at. I'm so sorry.
Well, this is just absurd.
And to be honest, I want to know the end of the story. And I hope we hear about it in some kind of news cycle about if he actually wins any kind of reward from Apple. Like if
Oh, I
Apple
know.
settles and they're like, okay,
you
fuck,
imagine?
you're right. And then it changes our entire
It's true.
system
Because you imagine
update.
how many people this has affected.
I
And there's
mean,
going to be everyone out there who's having an affair
Yes.
or doing something. Oh,
dubious.
shit. It's connected. I better make sure I delete it off.
Now everyone's listening to this figuring, oh my God.
But
I
what I
haven't
do
deleted
find
anything.
extra funny
Yeah.
is that he's got his phone linked to this computer that everyone can access with his stuff on.
Right, because he has kids too.
Which is the maddest thing in the world. Like, okay, have
Sexting on. Oh my
have that
God.
on your laptop,
Yeah.
but not on the family computer.
No.
I mean, that to me is mad. Like, because all your other stuff's on there.
Yeah,
It's
but-
odd, isn't it? But people don't think about this stuff, do they?
Well, he thought he was fine though because he thought
'Cause
he
he was
deleted
deleting them.
it.
I know, but why would you? I would never trust that either. I'd double check. Not that I'm texting sex workers.
He wouldn't know to check though.
No, he wouldn't, would he? He wouldn't even have crossed his mind.
Wouldn't even. He just like boop, delete, done. I cheated again. Here I go.
Yeah.
Cheat some more. Delete. Just going on his little merry way.
Wow.
And then one day, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine finding those messages and then bringing it up to him. And then he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because he's like
Because
pretending.
you thought you
He thought he
deleted,
deleted
them.
them. It's wild.
How bad is that?
It's terrible. It's terrible. And I feel for Deirdre.
Oh, poor Deirdre. I mean, like, what if I was throwing you a surprise birthday party and I forgot to delete the text messages on the computer that you saw, but I
Mm.
deleted them on my phone and you saw
Yeah.
them because you had to use my computer. Could I also sue Apple?
Oh. Yeah.
It's just a different situation, but same kind of premise. It's so serious because now you're suing me for throwing you a surprise birthday party you didn't want.
Wow. It's just, I mean, it's just so funny.
Right?
Yeah. But the thing is here, people really need to get more up with their techie knowledge. If you're going to use tech, have some vague idea of what's going on, please.
Oh my God.
It would
Yeah,
be-
like also, oh, okay, yeah. Also, this is photos too, guys. If you have photos saved on your phone, more than likely they are also saved in your computer,
Mhm.
anywhere else you have the
Mhm.
cloud going on.
Yeah.
You most likely have all those
yeah,
photos.
you got to,
So if you got some dirty ass little photos that you
yeah.
like keep,
you
put
got
them
to,
in a vault
yeah.
somewhere
Exactly.
on your phone and
Exactly.
delete them from everywhere else, or just
Absolutely.
don't let your like cloud
Yeah.
photos share to other
Yeah,
places.
exactly. Because that's the, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, hello?
Take the text messaging off of your computer. I hate that I'm helping people cheat, but this is just
Don't have it on your family computer. Here's an idea. Pay for a second Apple ID that the fam uses. Don't share it. That's ridiculous.
well, you just have multiple logins.
It's just,
It's very confusing to us.
it's very,
We're very confused, and we wish you all the best, Deirdre. And I hope you have some fun in your life. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll get some male
I'm-
prostitutes with that $5 million.
yeah. And, you know, if you are texting sex workers, get a burner phone.
A boner phone?
A burner.
A burner
A
boner.
burner. A
Yeah, get a
burner.
boner burner.
Just a burner. And this is the other thing I'd like to say, another technical thing.
Please, darling.
Yeah. So often people have in their settings, like WhatsApp, people use that a lot in the UK, and people send messages, and there's a setting probably, and it just automatically saves to your phone. So somebody sent you some dirty photo and you it's in WhatsApp, and then it automatically saves. And you can have that also your settings, I think, in your iMessage things.
Yeah.
It automatically set. You can get rid of it. But most people don't realize.
Yeah.
And then all these messages are saving. And then let's say somebody takes your phone as this happens and they're like, oh, what's that? And it might have been quite innocent. Like, men often share stupid.
Oh, you do not want to
photos and
get fucking
messages.
down into a man's group text.
Yeah, they're gross. They're grim.
Disgusting.
They're really grim. But just beware that stuff, because they don't want women to see it, and they share all this like.
And that's whatever, guys.
Porn,
Men,
weird shit.
and unfortunately, we hate to admit this, boys will be boys. No matter how
and it's
fucking
fine.
much we don't want them
and
to
keep
be.
it in that WhatsApp group.
Just
But
keep
just
it
make sure
in
it's
your
not saving to your
pants.
phone.
Yes.
And because if it is saving to your phone, and then you give it to Granny May.
Yeah,
whatever your
stop
granny's called,
airdropping
and
Granny
then
May
she
your dick.
sees-
Yeah.
No, but she could just look at your phone, and then
Yeah.
you've got all these pictures of some porn
Titties.
star or tits or whatever the hell it is. So just be careful.
Nell's feet.
My feet. You could
Constantly-
be one of my foot fetish finder.
Constantly Mel's foot
Whatevers.
just on there.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh my god, so funny. Well, yeah. So I don't know if you guys this has happened to you. Maybe you have also got a horrible divorce, or just a
Mhm.
breakup, or you found the text messages or
Yeah.
something dirty. Maybe you found a sexy little photo that wasn't you on your man's phone.
Yeah. Technology can often cause all these problems. Yeah.
Dirty, dirty, dirty people.
Yeah.
But we're not judging. We're just saying this is a fact that happens. But maybe just try not to sue Apple.
Yeah, it's just not a good plan.
It's probably not a good plan. You're
But
probably going
and
to waste
check all
money
your
on the lawyer.
settings.
Yeah,
If
check
you-
your settings, guys.
If you're like going to cheat or do dubious things or share dubious things, maybe check.
Just check, darling.
Just check, or, make sure whenever you check that everything's deleted off everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you guys keep me young.
Anyway, that's all we got.
And we love you guys so much. We can't wait to hear those nasty little stories from you at sharingmytruth.com or sharingmytruthpod on the socials.
Bye.
See yas.
Thanks so much for listening. Please rate and review this podcast and follow us on social at Sharing My Truth Pod, and leave us a voicemail on our website, sharingmytruth.com, to share your stories and experiences with us. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.